Welcome to the DCTV News at Noon program. I'm Kendra Cook. Dolores County Broadcasting Network is the producer of DCTV with support from the Southwest TV Translator Association. If you have a news topic or event you would like to see covered, give us a call. The studio number is 970-677-4119. Today's show runs Wednesday at noon, 3 and 6 p.m. and again is re-aired later throughout the weekend with the other weekday broadcast replays. Today's April 24th, 2018, and now the news at noon. From the Journal, an update on Montezuma County continuing to improve the Dolores-Norwood Road north of Dolores, working towards affirming county control of the route from the San Juan National Forest. File photos. Last week, the Road and Bridge Department applied gravel to the 4.5 miles of road from the end of the pavement to the county line. Crews bladed and reshaped the crown of the road, improved curves, and repaired drainage areas, and will apply a layer of magnesium chloride. The road is paved for 11 miles north Dolores. In 2019, the county has preliminary plans to chip seal the remaining 4.5 miles to the county line, estimated to cost around $500,000, according to Road and Bridge Superintendent Rob Engelhardt. Where the road passes through federal lands, it is listed under the jurisdiction of the U.S. Forest Service, Forest Road 526, which the county disputes. It is jointly maintained by the Forest Service and Montezuma County under an annual Schedule A agreement. The Forest Service contributed $50,000 to the recent gravel project and supports the county's plans to chip seal the gravel section, Engelhardt said. The road is heavily relied on by the oil and gas industry, cattle operations, recreationists, hunters, and property owners. Kinder Morgan pays for the road to be plowed in the winter from the forest boundary at Butler Corner to a compression station at the Cottonwood intersection. But the road has been deteriorating because maintenance has not kept pace with traffic impacts. So County Board of Commissioners has been directing the road department to repair and maintain the road beyond their agreement with the Forest Service to improve public safety. It had not been re-graveled in 6 or 7 years and was very washboarded out, Engelhardt said. On the paved section, we fix a lot of potholes and do patchwork. For the past 5 years, the county has been claiming ownership of the Dolores-Norwood Road. Commissioners point to historical maps that show the route was there before the National Forest was formed in 1905. The county contends that the Forest Service's claim on the road is not valid and has considered filing a lawsuit that proves county jurisdiction. As an owner, Montezuma County said it would drop transportation fees charged by the National Forest to cattle ranchers and commercial haulers, allow ATV travel, and conduct more regular maintenance. From the Journal, file photo. The McPhee Overlook Trail will open for the season all the way to House Creek Campground on May 1st. That according to a news release from the U.S. Forest Service. Forest Service Trail 155 is designated for non-motorized use, is about 9 miles long, and connects Dolores with House Creek Campground and the Boggy Draw Trails system. The first 1-mile segment from Dolores to May Canyon opens annually on April 15th, and the remainder opens seasonally from May 1st through November 30th. It's open to non-motorized uses such as including hiking, biking, and horseback riding. Seasonal closures in critical big game winter range areas at lower elevations offer herds forage, shelter, and protection from disturbance over the winter and into early spring when the animals are most vulnerable, Public Affairs Officer Cam Hooley said. The seasonal closure on the trail results from the Boggy Glade Travel Management Plan completed in 2012. For more information, you can call the Dolores Ranger District at 970-882-7296. Reported in the Durango Herald, courtesy photos, National Park Service. The Utah Bureau of Land Management has sold oil and gas leases near Hovenweep National Monument, despite requests by monument officials to defer them to protect archaeological and natural resources. In March, 43 parcels totaling 51,400 acres in southeastern Utah were sold for oil and gas development for $1.5 million. The National Park Service requested that 13 of the parcels located within 15 miles of Hovenweep National Monument units be deferred, according to an October 23rd comment letter on the BLM lease sale plan. The request was denied. Industrial development threatens to impact qualities enjoyed by visitors, such as scenic views, air quality, soundscapes, and night skies, according to comments submitted by Kate Cannon, superintendent of the Southeast Utah Group, which includes Hovenweep. Visitation to Hovenweep ruin sites increased by 60% between 2014 and 2016, that according to National Park Service data. Visitation to nearby Natural Bridges National Monument increased by 10%. As part of a 2017 environmental analysis, the BLM completed a viewshed study to determine whether future mineral resource development would be visible to recreational visitors within Hovenweep National Monument. It found that about 20% of the leased parcels would be visible to the casual observer at Hovenweep. For example, from Road 10 Cutthroat Turnoff, 269 acres of nearby proposed energy leases are visible. Monument officials also worry that pollution from drilling and the visual impact of roads, well pads, and dust will cause haze and diminish views. They say underground drilling practices could lubricate fault lines and trigger earthquakes that can damage fragile archaeological sites. The Park Service recommended additional air quality and view shed stipulations to leasing, including tougher emission control standards for drill rig engines and more stringent dust control plans. The monument was designated as an international dark sky park in 2014 because of its near pristine stargazing opportunities. The monument promotes the use of advanced lighting designs that support worker safety while protecting dark skies. And now, let's take a look at the weather. The National Weather Outlook shows continued rains and thunderstorms along the southeast and up through New England and back into the Great Lakes. Behind that moisture is a break through the plains and Midwest with more rains and thunderstorms and snow mix from Texas through Oklahoma, eastern Colorado, Wyoming, and up through South Dakota. Further west, the high pressure remains in place for at least another day, while a low pressure system works its way into the Pacific Northwest. Regionally, a fast-moving upper-level disturbance and weak cold front will move south today with scattered rain and snow showers through late this afternoon and early evening. The higher mountains of central and southern Colorado stand the best chance to see snowfall today, with trace to 2 inches above 10,000 feet. Mild temperatures will keep rain below this level, with lower valleys too dry to see much of any precipitation. The presence of virga in the lower valleys will result in breezy to windy conditions near any showers. A dry and warming trend is in store, with daytime highs rising back above normal Wednesday through the end of the week. Another storm may impact the region towards the weekend. And our DCTV local 5-day outlook: today mostly sunny with a high near 67. Northeast winds 5 to 15 miles an hour, becoming north-northwest in the afternoon. Tonight mostly cloudy, then gradually becoming clear with a low around 35. Northeast winds 10 to 15 miles an hour with gusts as high as 25. Wednesday, sunny with a high near 68. North-northeast winds around 10 miles an hour. Wednesday night, mostly clear with a low around 39. Northwest winds 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming northeast after midnight. And then Thursday, again sunny with a high near 70. North winds 5 to 15 miles an hour. Thursday night, mostly clear with a low around 40. And Friday, sunny again near 70 degrees. Friday night, a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms. Partly cloudy with a low around 45. And again now into Saturday, we're seeing a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Mostly sunny with a high near 70. Saturday night, a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms before midnight. Mostly cloudy with a low around 44. And Sunday, again mostly sunny with a high near 67. Sunday night, partly cloudy with a low around 41. And now, back to the news. Regional politics in Utah reported on by the Cortez Journal. Mitt Romney was forced into a Republican primary in his bid for U.S. Senate in Utah after losing a nomination battle last Saturday at the state's far-right-leaning GOP convention. Romney remains the heavy favorite overall to replace long-serving Senator Orrin Hatch in November, and said he was ready to keep campaigning hard. If he had won the party delegate vote at the convention, he would have bypassed a primary altogether. Instead, he was edged out by state lawmaker Mike Kennedy, who got 51% of the vote to Romney's 49%. GOP voters will decide between the two in a June 26 primary. Romney previously secured his spot on the primary ballot by gathering 28,000 voter signatures, but said Saturday that choice was partly to blame for his loss. Gathering the signatures to make the ballot is unpopular among many conservative delegates in the state, who say it dilutes their ability to choose a candidate. The issue prompted hours of debate, shouting, and booing at the convention. Romney, aged 71 now, went up against 11 other candidates at the convention, including one dressed as Abraham Lincoln, complete with vest and bow tie. Some candidates questioned Romney's past criticisms of President Donald Trump. Romney pushed back against critics who said he's an interloper in Utah politics by referring to his role in staging the 2002 Winter Olympics in Utah. Some people I've spoken with have said this is a David versus Goliath race, but they're wrong, Romney said in his speech. I'm not Goliath. Washington, D.C. is Goliath. Romney asked for delegates' votes after spending 2 months on the campaign trail, visiting dairy farms, taking selfies with college students, and making stump speeches in small towns. After his failed 2012 presidential campaign, he moved to Utah, where he gained popularity after running as the first Mormon presidential nominee of a major political party. He's worked to keep the focus on state issues rather than his history of well-documented feuds with Trump, whom he called a con man and a phony during the 2016 race. Trump fired back that Romney choked like a dog during his own White House run. The two men have shown signs of making peace, and Romney has accepted Trump's endorsement for Senate. But Romney said Saturday he hadn't decided whether he'll endorse the president's 2020 re-election bid. Reported in the Journal News from Window Rock, Arizona. A Navajo code talker who used his native language to confound the Japanese in World War II has died. The Navajo Nation says Roy Hawthorne Sr. died Saturday. He was 92 years of age. Hawthorne enlisted in the U.S. Marine Corps at 17 and became part of a famed group of Navajos who transmitted hundreds of messages in their language without error. The code was never broken. Hawthorne had been one of the most visible survivors of the group. He appeared at public events and served as vice president of a group representing the men. He never considered himself a hero. Hawthorne later served with the U.S. Army. He's survived by 5 children and more than a dozen grandchildren. A funeral service is scheduled for this Friday. Would you like to see this as an advantage or not? Just announced today, Amazon expands their grocery delivery from Whole Foods Market to Denver Prime members and will deliver to the trunk of your vehicle. Prime members can enjoy free 2-hour delivery for orders over $35 from Whole Foods Market. Ultra-fast delivery from Whole Foods Market is now available in 10 cities through Prime Now, and there's more to come in 2018. Amazon and Whole Foods Market today announced the launch of the free 2-hour delivery service of natural and organic products from Whole Foods Market through Prime Now in Denver, Sacramento, and San Diego. You can shop through Prime Now for best-selling items including fresh produce, high-quality meats and seafoods, everyday staples, and other locally sourced items from Whole Foods Market. Prime members receive 2-hour delivery for free and ultra-fast delivery within an hour for $7.99 on orders of $35 or more. And don't bother looking up our zip code here. We are way out of that loop. And then The Verge reported that last year, Amazon asked for permission to unlock your front door so it could leave packages inside your home. And a certain number of extremely trusting Amazon Prime subscribers said okay. Photos from The Verge. Now the tech giant wants to do the same with your car. Amazon announced today a new service that gives its couriers access to a person's vehicle for the purpose of leaving package deliveries inside. But rather than use smart locks and a cloud-connected camera to gain entry, Amazon wants to use the connected technologies embedded in many modern vehicles today. The company is launching this new service in partnership with 2 major automakers, General Motors and Volvo, and will be rolling out in 37 cities in the U.S. starting today, Denver being one of them. Amazon has been beta testing the new service in California and Washington state for the past 6 months. In a video by Amazon, a woman said she likes getting diapers delivered to her car because it meant her toddlers could nap without being disturbed by the doorbell. Another woman used it to have a few birthday presents delivered to the trunk of her car so as not to tip off her daughter. To start out, the service will only be available to Amazon Prime subscribers. It's also limited to owners of GM and Volvo vehicles model years 2015 or newer, with active OnStar and Volvo On-Call accounts. Amazon says it plans to add other automobile brands over time. And now for the Dolores County Sheriff's Roundup for the week of April 15th through April 22nd. Cortez Dispatch reported a possible trespassing situation. An officer responded and found no one on the property. Cows reported out on County Road 6 and L. A local business found a wallet. The owner was contacted Sheriff's Office and was referred to the local business who reported they had found one. That concludes today's brief roundup. Stay tuned for continuing updates. Today's High Canyon Country happenings. The City of Cortez will be holding a median and public safety meeting on April 26th from 6 to 7:30 p.m. Come listen to the presentations and ask questions in regards to the upcoming median and public safety improvements in Cortez. The meeting is at 123 Roger Smith Avenue at the government offices. April 24th, the Rotary Club of Dolores is holding bingo for the American Legion of Cortez. A soup supper, bingo, and live auctions will be held at the Dolores Community Center. They're supporting the American Legion of Cortez, Colorado. They are made of veterans whose mission is to support those who have served and to give back to their community. The doors open at 6 p.m., dinner is going at 6:30 p.m., and bingo begins sharply at 7. April 27th is the Crazy Hat Lady Shanty Spring Hat Gala in Memphis. With around 60 new hats to sell at this show, she will also have blanks to try on and the fabric to look at if you want to order a custom hat. Eric and Bubba will be playing music with their new offshoot band called Elmore's Corner. It's also Food Truck Friday at the new Cidery, which is right across the street from the gallery. They are amazing, and you should definitely check them out if you haven't already. All of these happenings, that's in Memphis, and all these happenings are posted on our DCTV News at Noon Facebook page, along with the YouTube replays, weather, original stories, and local posts. To share your event or information, contact us by email. It's dcbnnews@gmail.com, or call the station. It's 970-677-4119, and we'll be sure to get your news on air. Thanks for tuning in. News at Noon airs at noon Monday through Thursday and then is rebroadcast at 3 and 6 p.m. on each of those days. The weekday news shows are then replayed throughout the weekend as well. And be sure to check us out on Facebook. It's DCTV News at Noon. Please like us there and share it with a friend. This has been a production of DCTV for the News at Noon program out of Dove Creek, USA. I'm Kendra Cook. Thank you for watching.